Dude, that is something different about my face. Am I a little bit clearer? Am I a little bit better? Just to say, I hung out and got my video stuff squared away. So the video quality is going to look better. It's going to look better. Live in HD now. Overhead cam is good to go. Maybe we'll find out here soon. I don't understand this thing. It's a weird, but it's a 4K game. We're gonna use it. So tonight we're gonna be assembling these guys. What are these? Pre-wheeled Steelhelms. I'm gonna give it a shot. Little humans, lots of bits on them. I get a little intimidated by lots of bits, but I figure, hey, with all the new awesome stuff coming out for the Cities of Sigmar, I like my gray. I like my gray. I don't know why. But, so how's you guys' week been? We won't be opening any cards tonight. If you're here to look for cards, I apologize. No cards. Just wasn't in the cards. You know, my guy fell through. He knows who he is. I may have to take a break and to get some more sugar-free grape Gatorade. But excited, lots of new things coming out for the cities. I've always kind of eyed them. I love the whole, like, they're like the IG of the Sigmar world, and they're just regular humans fighting in a paper cut. It's going on. Paper cut. Paper cut. They're just a regular humans fighting in a world of supernatural beings, undead, orcs, demon-touched creatures, elves, dwarves, I mean, you name it. They're out there fighting it. And I like them when I listen to the... sorry. I like them when I... what is dirty? When I listened to Dominion, and I was like, okay, I like these guys. I like that they're going out there and they're fighting all these the biggest, baddest beasts on the world. It's just a tiny bit, so I'm more center. And it was cool. So I liked them. And then I was excited. I was watching the Adepticon reveal, and I'm like, what are they gonna get? Of course, they get a new book. But then, when I show you what they got, we're gonna look at. You're gonna be like, what the heck? I looked at it and I said, this is so awesome. It's also super ridiculous. Super ridiculous, but I like it. We're gonna take a look at it before we assemble these. And if I get most of these done, or if I get them all done, or if I get frustrated and I throw stuff, we'll be going over to the Atomic Mass Games. I won't be showing it. We'll be live reacting. They have some new Star Wars reveals. If one of them's pretty cool, I don't know if I want to jump back into it. I just got done selling all my stuff off. Paper Cut, I love you. You're awesome. You are awesome. So we're gonna. I'm coming to town the last week of April. Is that a warning? Are you warning me? I'm coming to town, and you better be ready. We'll have to hook up. Not hook up. We'll have to like get together. Get together. Like we'll get together. New day sucks. Well, yeah, we'll definitely. I should be here. You can always come to the rink. Speaking of hockey, new season starts up next week. No, tomorrow, And then in a couple of weeks, I'll be doing Rank of Dreams on a Monday. That's going to be awesome. I've done it once before. If you don't know what that is, if you have a local NHL team, they basically allow all these beer league teams to come out, play on the ice there, and all you have to do is you have to buy a ticket for the game. So the next available game that we could get a ticket to was a April 13th game against Detroit. So we'll be in the nosebleed section, but it's going to be awesome. I've done it once before. It was an amazing experience. I can text you the details. Sure thing. An amazing experience. It was so much fun. And I can't wait to do it again. I'm going to do it again. I love my captain. Although he moved up to the D League, he's still technically running both teams. So it's going to be our D team and our novice team. We're going to be drafting the players, making hopefully even teams, and we'll all be playing against each other, with each other. Goalies are going to be switching nets every period. So it's going to be a blast. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. And just a little quick update. We have not fixed the blinds. We have a curtain rods, curtain hooks. We're going to get it up. And then people can no longer look into our room because our kitty decided to destroy the blinds. She has to look at the lizards and the birds and all that stuff. But without further ado, let's go over and look at this. I'm not going to play the video. I don't know how that's going to work. We still got excellent. See, I had to get my thing in excellent. Had to get it in excellent. And now that I went through, messed with the video options, I think we're going to have a little bit better stream health, and we're going to have some better stuff going on. All right. Let's go to this. All right. You guys are I don't want to ruin the main thing. So we're going to start at the bottom of the list, the bottom of the page. Do you have extra gear? I can join you on the hockey rink. It cannot. This is like a closed thing. We're completely full. We only had 20 spots. They're all taken. They're all gone. I couldn't even invite you can come and watch. You get to sit up against the glass. Like, a lot of people don't usually get to do that. So, but it's full. It's full. I got my spot. I'm good to go. Let's go over to the streaming and let's look at the first thing. Regiment of Renown. Van Dest's Hounds. These are like your hunters. They hunt elite characters. I'm going to go through these quickly because I gotta show everyone this. We're going to scroll up. Then we have another Spearhead, Zenestra Zealots. This is like a religious faction. It's a pretty good thing. You get a hero unit. You get another unit of Steelhelms, and then you get it looks like a leader unit. What do they call these, Kim? Free Guild Command Corps. Or Corps. I don't know. Here's our rule set for said group. I'm pretty sure they're going to probably have a special edition of this. We might have to pick it up. Then we have what is this right here? Okay, so this is a new Spearhead beginner set coming out. These guys are all new. We're going to see them in a minute. They come out with some new Skaven, so you get more rat folk. So here we have our Grenadiers. They're pretty goddamn cool if you look at them. They got some pretty. I love how they're kind of reaching on the history of early guns in this one, because their axes are also their platforms that they use to shoot their weapons. They got a flame guy. Remember, this is high fantasy. This is like steampunk. We got one more photo. So they got grenades. They got all kinds of cool stuff. They're gonna be like your frontline unit. When I'm assembling these guys, I'll let you know a color scheme I'm picking out. Then we have ourselves our foot knights. These guys look cool. Actually, you can kind of get a foot knight in the oh man, the new board game that just came out. I forget the name of it. It's the box is over there. You can't see me. I'm pointing. You get a box over there. You know, blah. But this faction does have mounted knights. It got a little dragon pet key keeper there, and you know, all kinds of crazy armor for these guys. We got ourselves a forge priest, probably a healer. Let's see what he says. Their bellowed hymns consecrate the lands beneath their allies and purge it in the taint of the taint of chaos, emboldening their fellow soldiers, warding off damage that might otherwise cut them down. So yeah, they're gonna boost their guys. Probably when you're fighting on your own points. We got a hero with a cool panther. It's called an Ash Panther. It looks really cool. I mean, Jorvin Creel. That sounds heroic. Who are you? I am Jorvin Creel. Then we have, it's like I don't know what to call this. It's called the Donner's Triumph. This is like this group, this faction, they go out and they do like, I can't remember. A lot of this stuff, I wish I would have done a little bit more. Let's see if they can. Nope, they don't tell you what it is. But they go out and they try and like they try and go out and cleanse the land. I don't know what it's called. You got these guys, gate gargants. They have ogres that have a guy and a little perch on it. Now they have gargants that have little guys with perches on them. Really cool. They got blunderbusses. They're going to be shooting lots of things. They're going to probably be hard to move. They're probably going to be like a defensive unit. I'm only guessing. I just want to show you the models. That's all I want to do. Then we're going to move up. We got our mages. We got like a death mage. Look at that face in there. And then you got a fire mage. Gotta have magic. Can't have it without magic. Then we got this guy, Priestly. He's another like magic caster guy. Erasmuson the Enlightened One. Oh. Cool little animal, hawk, goat, beak, snake tail thing. It is called a. What is it? What is it about? It's called a heliomorph. Heliomorph. All right, and then we have the coup de grace. We have the coolest thing on the face of the earth, a cog fort, a steam-powered cog fort. It just travels around, ridiculous as it is. Yes, it's a really silly premise, but is it so daggum cool? Yes, it is. It's got two giant cannons. There's two ways to build it. We got a big giant cannon, and then it's got a blunderbuss on there. And then you can come down here and build it with a giant flamethrower. And then the bottom part has no cannon, but you can release troops out of it into the wild. And then you're just like, what are we doing? So yeah, it's crazy. And it's been memed. It's been memed. So memed. I just love it. I love that it's been memed. And, you know, you got people doing their own, like, AI edits on it and doing... Because it's usable in all the factions. And if you come down here to the rule book, right here, the Iron March, an army that lets you field an entire squadron of cogforts. A faction-agnostic regiments of renown options for enlisting outlaw cogforts in armies of any grand alliance. Any grand alliance. You can put these in dwarves. I mean, look at the details. So much detail. The best way they said it was like a mini diorama itself. I mean, it's going to be crazy to paint this. There's going to be a lot of sub-assemblies. So many sub-assemblies on this thing. My head is just like, oh my god, look at all the sub-assemblies on this thing. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Sub-assemblies. I think it's a ridiculous premise, a four-legged walking fort, but at the same time, I'm all there. I'm all about it. I am all about that. While I'm sitting here getting my tools ready. Tools. I've been assembling things during my lunch at work when I get a chance. You will not see me with these on tonight. No. No. We're going to go to the overhead and we're going to remove that so you don't have to see my giant eyes all night long. So yeah, it's what is it right now? It is Adepticon. I definitely want to go to Adepticon one year. I don't know what year. One year I want to go to Adepticon and just peruse, play some games. I don't care if I'm not there. I don't care if I go there or let's see. No, if I'm not there to play anything. If I'm not there to play anything, I just want to go. I love cons. I want to go to Florida SuperCon this year because they're going to have all 4 of the original voice actors for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'd love to get 4 separate pictures of each one of them. And then the two of them did, one of them did Bebop, one of them did Rocksteady. Then they're going to have April O'Neil. I'd love to have it. Obviously, can't get Shredder because Uncle Phil did Shredder. And he's no longer with us. Best snippers on the face of the earth. Whoops. God hand. Greatest snippers ever. I will swear by them. Yes, I will. But yeah, if you're coming in here going, who is this? What happened? Where have you been? I've been MIA, kind of off to the side. Had some big loss in the family. Pretty much wiped me out mentally. It was my cousin. It happened suddenly a couple of years ago. I was in a funk, and I didn't feel like making any content, and then I lost my monetization, and for whatever reason in my brain I'm just like, wow, you did all that work and now it's just gone. It's just gone. So should I have stayed with it? Yeah, I can admit, if I would have just uploaded it, all I had to do was upload a short. Just a short. If I would have just done one short and just said, hey, I'm alive, thanks for tuning in, I'd have been fine. But it's fine. Things happen for a reason. We're beginning the grind again. We're beginning the watch hour. I don't need the subs, I just need the watch hours now. We're beginning the watch hour grind again, and once we launch memberships, we're going to be using my dear cat Hazel as the premise for all emojis, and we're going to be mostly opening stuff and painting stuff, doing Age of Sigmar, Warhammer 40k. I want to make some product review videos. I want to do some really cool stuff, and that's basically it. The channel is not going to be just doing specifically Pokemon stuff. Whenever I get a chance to buy it again, yeah, I am really just going back and forth in this chair. I just not noticed it. We got a new 3D printer. I'll be 3D printing some stuff. I already did a bunch of live streams for that, which is crazy. Don't know why I did that. I just did it. I was like, whatever. But yeah. Scene puller. I think I need to go get one more thing. Which means if I go out there, the cat's gonna come in here and she's gonna create mischief and mayhem. Not good snippers. Not good snippers. Those are not good snippers. I'm very excited about hockey being back. We missed out on the playoffs by 1 point, and as an American, I watched the Olympics. I watched all the women's games, all the men's games, and I absolutely was rooting for both teams. And I saw McKinnon miss a wide open net, and I'm just like, he plays for Canada, and I'm like, oh man, I can't believe that, blah blah blah. I kind of made fun of him about it. You're a professional, how'd you miss the net? Well, I can't make fun of him anymore because our last game, we were first shift. I was out there, deflected a shot. Goalie came out to save it, deflected it, and moved to the right of the goalie. I in turn went to the right of the goalie, and when I shot it wide left. I missed an open net. All I had to do was just tap it in, and it would have went in. Like, that's it. Just a little tap. Just a little tap. Just a little tap-a-roo. But no. I enjoyed the Olympics as well. I watched the living snot out of freaking cross-country skiing. I don't know why. I was amazed by was it the Norwegian guy that won? Like, he's like the Michael Phelps of the Winter Olympics. And I watched the other one where they do cross-country skiing, and then they do shooting. And then I watched the one where they do ski jumping and cross-country skiing. I was like, what is it? Cross-country skiing. That is, you wanna separate the men from the boys? Go do cross-country skiing. There was people dropping out of that thing. And they're like, this is the only thing they trained for, and they were dropping out. You're just like, what is going on? These people are like supposed to be the cream of the crop, and I couldn't do it. I'm not going to hate on him for that. Like, good for you for even making it that far. That's where people don't seem to understand. Is like, those people work hard. Any summer or winter Olympics. Even the Paralympics. The U.S. one, I watch curling, figure skating, and hockey. The U.S. won gold in the the sled hockey as well. So we swept it. We swept all the hockey gold medals. And even those guys, all upper body, man. They're digging those sticks into the ice and moving that sled around. It's crazy. And it was fun. I had a lot of fun. A lot of the stuff I didn't think I would have fun. I was like, oh my god, come on, man, you can do it. So, alright. Let's go to the overhead. We're going to turn the face cam off. Bye-bye. You're like, no, we wanted to see your beautiful face. We're going to have our headset on. Excuse me. I had a Papa's burrito. Got a little bit of a burp going on. Turn some music on. Hopefully you guys can hear that. right. I have never... I don't want to say I've never... No, I have... I've done guard. Ooh, we got some water slide decals in here. That's good. These are all your different free guild factions. Probably for the different cities in the Cities of Sigmar. The Living City, Tempest's Eye, Hammer Hall, Aksha. Tom Wilson did a lot of cheap shots and everything. Yeah, he did. I might have to up the light just a tiny bit, like the next phase up. So there you go. I think I'm gonna go with a custom. I'm trying to think here. There we go. There's all our sprues. Pretty self-explanatory. Looks like this is going to be the, obviously these are the spots where your water slide decals are going to go, but this looks like this is probably going to be like the elite, like the leader's shield. Maybe not. Maybe they're just like, hey, put any shield you want on them. We're not going to install the shields. It's going to make painting them a lot easier. There's that sprue. Here we have the sprues. Their legs. I'm going to try and go with as much swords as humanly possible in this. And we have our heraldry, our banner. They have a guy who heals. He's like a drunk monk. At least that's what I think. Like when I look at it, I go, that guy's got beer in there and lots of liquor for these guys, because they're probably not making it. They're probably all going to die. If that's what I learned anything about the cities, the Steelhelms, and we got our bases, is that they're for the most part they're kind of expendable. Alright, we have our build variants. Got some decent build variants going on. Free Guild Steelhelms, Free Guild Steelhelms. Also, they did a giant 40k announcement. They're doing version 11, which has got a lot of people excited. Lots of head options, so the heads aren't like, doesn't look like you have to use this head for this head, so we're gonna have a lot of flexibility when it comes to making these guys. Here's our battle priest. That I called him the bartender. I mean, I guess technically a bartender could be a battle priest. We got our standard bearer. I know usually the rules are you can have one standard bearer and one musician per squad. And we're not going to do the bases, put them on their bases, because I got to put texturing down on the bases. So, and then we super glue them down to the texturing. Just my preferred thing that I do. Alright, let's get started. Let's get started. 5 viewers, thank you guys for coming out tonight. Thank you for showing up tonight. Am I talking to myself? That would be, I am not. That would be very detrimental to my health if I was talking to myself not right now. There we go. Headset back on. Battle Priest. Just kind of looking them over for a little bit. Hello, I'm new here. Hello, Rivals Tips 2.0. Oh, that was a big yawn. You got a lot of young faces, a lot of older faces, a good mixture. All right, we need 44 and 45. Let's get out the God Hand. Thanks for tuning in. Rivals Tips 2.0. Oh, this is going to be a hunt and search, and no, it is. All right, come on, you. Oh boy. Here we go. There's 45. Don't really need to do it on camera. Although it would be nice to do it on camera so you know what I'm doing. Get it on camera, dude. 44. Come on, 44. You guys have probably seen it like 3 or 4 times. You're like, it's right there. How are you missing it? There we go. Found it. These guys aren't looking too necessarily bad. We got a tactical rock for this guy. As always, I use me some plastic glue. Oh, that's gonna go. That's a nice fit. We'll just dab a little right in there. Plastic glue is great because you can really hide the seams with the glue. Just get it in there. Get it in there. All right, now I need 46. It's gonna be a belly. A belly. Give me your belly. God hands. These are so good. Like they're just like a hot knife. And remember, always put the sleeve back on your clippers. Oof, almost thought we lost it. Hit this spot right in there. Right in there. Some exciting music going on. NHL season is about ready to wrap up. Kucherov has been on a torrid pace of just scoring at will. We're going to go 52 and 54. I often joke going, man, I wish I had like 1/1000th the skill of like some of these NHL players. Like, just it makes it look so easy. There's 52. And I said we are not installing the shields because I don't want to do it right now. Alright, just dry fit just a bit. I'm just going to drop some right in there. I'm looking at this going, what color? I have a color picked out. All picked out. Also, another good thing about, if you're wondering about plastic glue, is you can glue it down. I almost put it on the wrong arm, and then you can pose it just a tiny bit. So far, oh no, I dropped. I want to eventually, once the streams get more popular, I want to name the first squad of guys. Give them a name. So when they pass away in battle, we know Daryl passed away. Trying to figure out how we can do that. Ricker. We'll put that there. We're not going to leave this little niblet there. We're going to take it right off. There's this shield, and this blank spot is going to be for our water slide decals. First, we need number 54. And then when we assemble these shields back onto the bodies, we'll use, I'll still use the plastic glue. There's 55, we need that. It's like a little thing on its back end. We got axes, flails, maces, so much cool stuff. Alright. 54 is going to be in here. I've already probably looked at it like 3 or 4 times. And you guys are like, dude, how does he not see 54? It's right there. Here's some arms. Here's some arms. 54. With these nippers, I rarely ever need to bring the knife out to clean anything up. People ask if Joel channel really is, I point them to my, yeah you do. What? 54 is right there. It's great. How you doing, Ian with Ian? I often tell people about my friend Ian with Ian. I'm back with about 80% less, 99% less Pokemon content. Just can't. It stinks. I've made this complaint with my friends multiple times. I have a regular 9-to-5 job. It has. I explained a little bit of it in the beginning. I kind of got, had some family things that came up. Lost my cousin to, pneumonia. Sudden death, like, boom, out of the blue a couple years ago. And, was a little bummed out, didn't feel like making content at the time. And then he's pretty much done. I just got to put him on a base now. Didn't really feel like doing much content. So, obviously I was depressed, didn't have the mood to do it. And so I ended up losing my monetization. And then part of me felt like all this work that I did, all this stuff, and then I was just like, and now it's been taken from me. So I kind of lost the will. Not that you should make content just to make money. It's kind of weird to say. Not weird to say, but... And I was just like, oh, I did all this work, and now it's just gone in a blink of an eye. And so I tried really hard to get back into it, and I just, and then obviously, oh man, I gotta take everything off. And then obviously the whole, everything got super expensive. I mean, everything got super expensive, and I was just like, I can't afford to continually buy stuff to open stuff on my stream anymore. And then, if you notice, I don't have the resin printer. Resin printer had to go because I was having a lot of respiratory issues because of it. So ever since we got rid of it, I haven't been nearly as sick anymore. It's sitting actually in a storage unit right now. And now that we have a cat here, we're definitely not bringing the resin printer back out now. No way, Jose. So other than working and playing hockey, I still do that. That's about it. And I've been playing Age of Sigmar. And if you don't know, miniature wargaming is expensive too. But yeah, I so bad want to open stuff. I tell my friends all the time, I was like, I just want to go out and be able to get something. But like I said, I can't wait in the lines. I have a normal 9-to-5 job. So when all these people are catching restocks in lines, by the time I get to work, everything's gone. And I'm not using PTO to take a day off to go sit in line and maybe get some stuff. We went to, don't know if I said this, went to Niagara Falls. We went to Canada for a wedding on my wife's side. And then we went from, I think it was it London, Ontario? Then we went to Toronto. I went to the Hockey Hall of Fame. That was a bucket list item. And then we went to Niagara Falls, which is another bucket list item. Gorgeous place. I couldn't believe the scope and the magnitude of the falls itself. Yeah, that's about it, Ian. I'm so glad you're doing well. I'm glad Albino Manatee hit 100K subs. I'm so happy for him. Happy for you. Just happy. My friends are achieving, and I'm okay with that. I'm all right with that. I am okay with that. I've always said if I don't make it and I just continue to do this just to do it. Well, why there was a line for Best Buy to open today? Probably because it was Pokemon stuff. Paper cut. Like, seriously, more than likely, it was Pokemon stuff. Oh, that just fits right in there. We might be able to paint that. No issues whatsoever. Because that just, like, fits right in there. Let me see. Let me put the thing. I have a friend who works at a local hospital here, and he's able, because he works overnight, he's able to go from his job to the lines. So he's been getting stuff, and I just destroyed the arm. This might be easier to install the arm first and then go for the shield. But I really don't want to put the shields on because look at all this stuff behind it that you want to paint. All right. Can we clean this up a little bit? Probably. Yeah, that is more than likely it. Paper cut. I do like the armor of these guys. I'm sitting here looking at this like, how am I going? What am I gonna paint? They're really not as bad as I thought they were gonna be. We're gonna let that guy dry up completely. Oh, we just destroyed the head. It's fine. This is what this glue is for. I don't want to close his head right. There we go. Ah, go, boys! Live like there's no tomorrow. There might not be. Alright, 35 and 36. I'm 35. If there is a place like Darkside that Pokemon card traders go to with their binders in Lancaster. Well, I hope there is. I'm checking. It's supposed to be 9 o'clock. We're still a ways away to go. Alright. This song is pretty good. I'm digging it. 37. Battle Priest. I would love that place. Probably. $37. Hopefully you guys can't see my bald spot. You coming into town to visit the fam? All right. Oh, so we could build 2 guys, huh? All right, 38, 39. $38. Good, 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 good. We're gonna give it a woman's head. Brother's family. Ah, I'm your brother. Man, oh man. 40. Ba-na-na-na. Usually, you just get rid of these with your thumbnail. Little teeny tiny guys. And then we got 39. $89, $39. Ooh, excuse me. Any movies anyone's looking forward to coming out? I definitely want to go see here we go. Another Steelhelm completed. Boom. Gonna look weird for a little bit. Let me see something real quick. Yeah. Doesn't really help. Didn't really help. We're turning the page. Oh, we're gonna make our battle priest. I love it. This guy is so cool looking. All right, Battle Priest. So we need 15. Yeah. Yeah. We're looking for 16. There it is. It's always going to be in the last place you find it. Thanks, Dad. $22. I know I saw 22. It was on this sprue. Right there. This little priest has been drinking too much wine. Going into lurk mode. You go into lurk mode, my friend. Thanks for participating. 23. Let's do 26. This we're going to be able to assemble fully, because it's not going to really prevent me from painting anything. Yeah, there's a fire burning. I want 23. I want the old man. I just want a cantankerous priest here. And then we get the club right here. There we go. Got our little head on. Our little priest. Ooh. Our little priest. Some more things in the way over here that I didn't remove. Now we will. I guess these are his priestly sacraments? Items? Here we go. Battle priest. Battle priest is done. '63 and '64. This is probably going to be my favorite guy. Ooh, 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 ooh. Just doing some stuff real quick. They're doing a Jedi Council for the Star Wars Legion right now. I thought they started at 9. Okay. Let's get back to work. 63 and 64. 63, we need 64. We also need 65, and I just saw that. $64. The new Hans sculpt looks amazing. Ooh, should have bark speeders. Alright, let's get another. Oh, we're gonna get a man's head for this one. Kind of like this guy right here. There's also an older guy we're going to use. Those look cool for rebels. $68. Yep. Huh. Hold on. They're showing some Mandalorian stuff. Is it the Mandalorian faction now? Yep. Mandalorian faction. Whoa, June. Trying to get this pose just right. Got it. 66 and 67. Alright, there's another soldier down. I'm going to put all these in like little tiny sandwich bags. Just looking at the options right now. All right, 70 and 71. Building our standard bearer now. Sorry. -4, yep. Need 72. Oh, air support arrives in 2027. And that's it. That is it. Where are they doing this at? So right there. We'll be priming these guys in black, not black. 77, huh? Oh wow, there is a head sculpt 77. Alright. Oh, I see why. It's a freaking kid! So, there's a lot more to this guy than I thought. Excuse me again. What is in this one? So, there's 79. Where's the little trumpet at? Do we go with the unicorn? I'm gonna go with this guy. This guy. That's where it goes. Get my blue. Drop a bit in there. Okay. 79. We're getting the kids out. Getting the kids out. Alright, take that out. Now we need 82 and 83. There's 83 and 82 right there. Can't believe I have a kid in here. Pilgrimages? I think I can. There we go. The question is do we want to make it look like he's playing? He's kind of got the thing down to the side. I like this down to the side. Slow it down. This little thing, this little sack on the back. Oh, it's moving. It's not moving. It's the part of it is moving. There it goes. Oh, that's why. That's why it wouldn't go down perfectly. That's why it wouldn't go down perfectly. I don't think I want to put the banner on just yet. Banner guard. We got 5. It's like a kid. I still can't get over how, like, it's a kid, basically. 8, 9. 8. I guess when you live like these guys do, yeah, being a kid and pressed in the service to carry on a banner. I mean, you're gonna be orc bait, but actually, that depends on where you're living. Depends on where you're living. Ten. I'm back. 10. 10 right there. We are halfway completed. Give us about 2 hours tonight. Get them children's the bath. Go. 12, 11, and 13. I figured I would remember that. Go here. Got ourselves a mace. A two-handed mace. Let's look at what the old man had on this one. There we go. I don't know why. He's like old. He's got a patch on his eye. He is a veteran of many combats. Look at that mace. How have you been, Paper Cut? How's the weather? $11 and $13. We are going, like I was saying earlier, we are going to prime these in matte black, and then we are going to start painting these guys on my Sunday stream, this Sunday stream. I wonder if I mean, I guess no. Here we go. Hot yesterday and then freezing. I have sweat all over. It's probably this headset. I'm gonna take it off. Woo! 21 views, 11. We got 5 people here. I'm back! Alright, 28 and 29. I got some swords. Well, we got 2 swords already. 2 swords, 3 blunt weapons. 28 and 29. 2 swords, 2 blunt weapons. We got a couple axes in here. So gonna be, yep, chest number 30. Bam. Bam. Ring, that's a dagger. A dagger. A dagger. It's been 1 week since I talked to you. It's been kind of hot here. After that ridiculously cold winter we had. We did the Stadium Series game. Froze my butt off. Holy moly. That was cold. Before you northerners laugh at me, we're not used to that type of cold weather down here. We're going to give this a little lady's head. I got my son a fish tank, so I've been learning how to take care of them. Should we do... Let's do like sullen-faced lady. No helmet. Sullen-faced lady. She is the wife of the old man. We got our own stories here. They fight together. And their child is the standard bearer. Oh my god, we have an entire family now. Did you go? I did. I went to the game. I was there. I was there. We were in the upper. We were like 3 rows from the back of the stadium. We had blankets. We had... we were prepared. And it wasn't bad until the sun went down and the wind started really kicking in out of the north. And that's when we were like, okay. So for anyone who doesn't know, when men's junk gets cold, it basically goes up inside of the body. That happened. I went to go pee, and there wasn't nothing there. I'm like, what is going on? So yeah. They had, you could see stuff. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna have to do this one separately. You definitely could see some stuff. The stadium actually looked like really good for the game. They did a really good job of decorating, and they had like a big giant treasure map all over like the field around the rink. You could still hear everything. You could still, it wasn't like it was like you were like, what am I looking at? But we had a good time. The family from Ohio came down to watch it. We did like a little Tampa stay. We went to Busch Gardens the day before. was 31. We need 32. 32. And our next Steelhelm, minus the helmet, is done. Yep. I don't want to try and push it in because then it breaks. I got one of the Stadium Series jerseys. I got a Gensel jersey. I got that for a birthday gift. Yeah, it was... I had a lot of daggone fun, man. But it was a good time. A lot of people. Holy moly, there was a lot. The whole entire thing was like sold out. Like it was a sold out game, and it felt sold out. There was a lot of people there. Macho man, I've gotta be your macho man. Gonna macho man. I've gotta be your macho. Alright, we need 85 and 86. 85. Oh, we need to put the things back on. I've gotta be your macho man. Macho man. Alright, 86. And we're almost done. We almost got our 10 guys done. What helmeted guy are we going for? I think I'm going to go with this guy. Yeah, I know. It's the only people I've heard say that have been who is it? He does a lot of, he's on YouTube and does a lot of Toronto Maple Leaf stuff. Is it I forget his name. But they're like, yeah, the Lightning aren't the team that they used to be. He's like, there's guys that are defending themselves. They're not taking crap for anybody anymore. So naturally that gets labeled us as like the dirty team. Oh, they're dirty. They're dirty. Like when they show the full video of Hagel and Darlene, you see the cross check that Darlene does right in the back of the kidneys. And you're like, and then Hagel was just kind of like, okay, I've had enough of this trash. And so he just literally pounds dude, and then he turtles up. And everyone's like, oh my god, Hagel is such a bully. He's this, he's that. You're like, dude, look at the freaking play, man. Or when they hit McDavid with a clean hit, and the guy, the hometown Oilers guy was like, I don't know, that was a little bit of a late hit. And you're like, what? In what world is that a late hit? And then you get all the Oilers fans going, that was a clear cross-check. You're like, are you kidding me? $31 and $32. You're like, what are you guys smoking? That was not a clear cross-check. What's this one gonna do? He's gonna do 4, 5. Oh, I'm doing 88 and 89. I love Brandon Hagel as a player because he's a smaller dude. He just doesn't take shit from anybody, man. I do worry about him when he goes to play Florida, though, because they're always trying to take his head off because of the playoffs last year. Got to be your macho man. Okay, so there's 32. I don't know why that one's out. I need 89. And now we have another Steelhelm done. Alright. We're down to our last two. Last two. I guess we're gonna keep it there. I got to be your macho man. Got a macho man. Yeah. Got 4. I kind of don't want to use axes. I want to do swords or blunt weapons. Alright, got that. And then we need 3. Of course we need 3. Why did I not? Just grab it then. This guy's gonna want an axe. We don't want no stinking axe. Glue. Glue. Glue glue. Doing everything off camera that's probably really annoying. Right. Let's put 3 on. And we'll just go with the axes. We'll just go with the axes. Okay. We're just gluing right along. Alright. We'll get this scared looking dude here. We need at least one guy that's a little scared. Like, whoa! I'm gonna have 4, 5, shield 5, 5. I don't know if the shields are all gonna matter all that much, to be honest. I've talked about this before. I'm very, very interested in like the manufacturing aspect of all this. Here's number 6. I wish there was more swords. I really do. We'll give this to the last guy. Or is this for... Yeah, I think we're gonna have to just stick with the axe here. When is the next Lightning game? Tomorrow night! The funny thing is Buffalo's kind of coming and clean their house. Right, and now that the Buffalo fans have something to actually cheer for, they've been chirping on the Tampa Bay Lightning pages, going, "Oh, we're in first place! We're in first place! We're in first place!" And people will respond like, "Where have you been the last like 30 some odd years?" It's hilarious. Alright. 56. We got one more guy to build. I thought this would take longer. I was a little bit more intimidated by this. I still say this. The worst things that I ever put together were the 59, we need that, was the knights for the Slaves to Darkness. They were absolutely atrocious. I hated it. Was not fun at all. But yeah, that was yeah. Sorry, little LA Knight getting out of there. Oh my God, paper cut. I don't know why. Oh, what the heck? But every time I see Danhausen on WWE, He totally reminds me of you for some reason. I'm like, oh, that reminds me of my friend Slick. The segments he does are absolutely entertaining. He is going to be... I got a Danhausen t-shirt coming. I'm a mark. I am a mark. I'm trying to find a good head for this guy. Let's go with this guy. Gotta have at least a couple of young heads on here. Ooh, excuse me. Now this guy could either be yelling or to attack, or yelling, screaming like I'm running away. I'm just going to use this shield that's already out. Yeah, we'll use that shield that's already out. And then we're going to give him a weapon. See how this looks on him. As it falls on the ground. I don't have a cat to worry about behind me. That's the first thing I've dropped all night. No. No. Not digging it. Not digging the hammer there. 61. I imagine back in the day, like, nobody really wanted, like, those Buffalo cards. And they had two really good players, Hashik and Satan. Did I get glue on his arm? There we go. Here we go. Our last guy. Here they all are. Off to the side. So I'm going to put these guys in individual baggies. I don't really care. I don't think the shields are going to... This is probably my favorite one. I had some fun painting these guys for sure. For sure. Alright. There we go. Done. Let's put them a little bit more center. There's our leader. The only one that's completely finished is our battle priest. Look at him. And we got our kid, our standard bearer. Woo! Here we go. 5 minutes to spare. With 5 minutes to spare. Miroslav Satan. We'll call him Satan. It's not his name. Miroslav Satan. Didn't Andrewchuk play for him? I think Andrewchuk played for him for a bit. As you can see, wearing these things definitely makes things a little hotter. But anywho, just wanted to go for 2 hours tonight. We got 2 hours in. We got 2 solid hours. I'll be playing center this season. I had a ton of fun playing center for the last season. So I will be at center this week. Let's find out. Let's go down. Let's go to the bench app. Oh, we got 14 people in. Let's see the lines. See the lines. Oh, we got 3 centers. 3 centers tomorrow night. Full team. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be filming some video at the Rink of Dreams for shorts for my Jedi Master Squirtle channel. It's going to be weird to see hockey stuff on there, but it's going to happen. Look for it. 2 weeks. I'll probably do like a little skate around the whole rink, hit the center with the Tampa Bay Lightning logo in the center. Maybe. No, we won't do that. That'd be weird. It's like maybe some video in the because what I've been told is we're dressing out in the visitors' locker room. So like when you go there, there's like you go to a side door, and they bring you in. And first time I went, we went to the old Tampa Bay Storm locker room, and it was still nice, and it was arena football. And then now we're going to be dressing out in the visitors' locker room. I think it's a lot bigger. And so because we have like 22 people coming. Yeah, 20 skaters. And then so you got 2 lines each team, and then 2 goalies. So yeah, 22. I can't wait. Oh, I kind of wish I could take that day off, the next day off from work. I might. I might take the next day off from work. I might be like, I'm not going in that day. Not going in that day. So I can sleep in and recover. But thanks for coming in. I'm very excited about this. I'm looking at these guys. We're looking at me, looking at you, and I'm very excited about this thing. I can't begin to tell you. Andrewchuk, yes. I can't believe how excited I am about this thing. This thing is crazy, right? It's crazy. But I want to get some foot nights. I want to get some regular nights. I want to get some just you know, just regular guy, like just troops. I'll go to their thing here. Cities of Sigmar. So here we go. We'll go. There we go. So they have the Wild Corpse Hunters. They have these, basically, these guys here are like musket users. I'm playing in Brandon. Is where I play. Look at this, the Free Guild. That's a beautiful sculpt. This is a beautiful sculpt. This is a beautiful sculpt. These guys are cool. There's our Fusiliers. There's our Sundome. We got our Command Corps. We got a cannon. I mean, we got some Free Guild Cavaliers. It's a cool army. I'm looking forward to it. I know I say that pretty much every time I get... Oh, stop it, alarm. Get a army, but I really am. I'm really looking forward to it. And I didn't think these... I thought these guys were going to be like, oh my god. But, I mean, compared to some of these chaos... These guys... Right here, these freaking Death Marines, these guys are going to be like a piece of cake. Like, look at this. It's crazy the amount of detail that's packed on this little teeny tiny ass model. Yes, I'm watching my own stream. Jeez Louise. Anyways, thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for showing up. I look forward to getting some primer on these guys probably tomorrow, and then we're gonna start painting. We're gonna have some browns. Hold on now. Hold on. Were you looking at my butt? This is the color I'm going to paint a lot of their armor. For some reason, having this along with a light silver for the weapons and the chainmail is really going to, I think is going to make them look really cool. So there's that. And then we'll do like dark browns for the legs, reddish browns for like the boots and the leather stuff, wrappings, and I don't know what I'm going to do with the faces yet. I'm taking so tired. But we'll find out Sunday. I got time to paint or prime. We got to get their bases textured, and then we're going to glue them down, and then we're going to prime everything. And we got chopsticks that I put the shields on, and then we'll coat them one side enough, and then we'll take them off, let them, or we'll keep them on, let them dry, flip them, put the poster tack back on, hit them again, and then we'll be done. And then we're gonna paint them. We're gonna start painting them up. I'd like to get a whole unit of it done, even if I do it in my spare time. Show you in shorts. Watch the shorts. Anyways, thank you for coming. Thank you for hanging out. I will see you Sunday. Good night. Godspeed. And may those stars be in your favor. I don't know what I said.